I raised $170,000 for an elderly worker, but my good deed got me in trouble. So a man has gone viral by raising $170,000 for an elderly worker to help pay off her mortgage so she can retire. Which, by the way, if you want to learn how to get out of debt, go down below and learn how I got out of debt. So, an elderly Walmart employee may be able to live better thanks to $170,000 raised for her after she was featured in a heart wrenching TikTok video. Last week, Devin Bonagura posted a 15-second TikTok of the woman whose name tag identifies her as Nola, sitting alone in the break room of a Walmart store. Life shouldn't be this hard, reads the text on the video, which has garnered more than 26 million views, which is crazy. An overwhelming response from commenters spurred Bonagura to set up a GoFundMe, and within 24 hours, it had topped $100,000, far surpassing the initial goal of $10,000. Bonagura posted a follow-up video that showed him meeting with Nola to transfer the money. They saw that you're a very hard worker, obviously, said Bonagura. We are all super proud of you and we wanted to offer you the $110,000 that has been raised for you. The woman thanked him for the generous donation, commenting that it would go toward her mortgage. She said she still needs another $60,000 to pay off the house completely. I'd accept it, but I'd still have to work until I get the other 60,000 paid off the house, stated Nola. And Walmart says his average wage is $19 an hour, meaning Nola would still have to work several more years to pay off the house in full. Aw, she looks like a sweet old lady. Nola said her mortgage is the only thing really keeping her working at Walmart. The post reached out to Walmart and Bonagura for comment. According to Bonagura, who said he works for a third party vendor that sells phones inside Walmart, a store manager asked him to take both the video and GoFundMe down as the super chain has allegedly received threats. They're getting a lot of backlash, so they told me I need to delete the video and delete the GoFundMe and return all the money to the people that donated it. Or they're going to get the cops involved, said Bonagura. So I told them to do what you have to do because I'm getting this money to this woman one way or another. Which, by the way, respect for the guy for doing this and giving the money to the lady. So, according to another video, Bonagura has since been suspended by his employer, but with pay, and the fundraiser had surpassed $171,000 as of Thursday afternoon, which means that I do believe that it actually surpassed the total amount that she needed to actually pay off her house. So hopefully he's able to give all this money to the lady because I think that'd be pretty nice, right? Like it'd be really nice for him to be to give all this money for her and she'd be able to basically pay off her house and basically retire. Because here's the thing, right? I think the scariest position for pretty much everyone would be if you're pretty much in a financial situation where at this age you're having to work. Like no matter who you are, that's gotta provide like some sort of like sick feeling to you when you see someone around that age basically having to work. Like it'd be different if like you're that age and you want to work to stay busy, you just want some extra spending cash. That's a whole different scenario. But if you're basically in a financial situation where you need to work because you can't retire, that's a scary situation. That's a depressing situation, which is why we push so hard to get people out of debt because when you're out of debt, the amount of margin that you have available to your life is amazing, right? Like imagine if you didn't have to make a car payment anymore, right? Or your credit card payment anymore because you're done with it. You're completely debt free. Like this is the thing. Once you get debt free, the amount of weight lifted off of your shoulders is amazing, which is why I got out of debt because I didn't like waking up stressing about money. That's why I got out of debt. That's why I tried my hardest to grow my net worth, etc. Because I didn't want to have to wake up and be scared about having to make payments. Like, that is not a way to live. And it's nice to be in a financial situation that technically you could work any job and still live, right? You could make like you could work like a high paying job, you could work a minimum wage job, you could do basically whatever you want and you're not having to stress about making your monthly payments for whatever that is, right? And people need to be a little bit more aware of how much money they're spending, how much money that they actually have in debt. Because I've met a lot of people where they have six figures of debt, right? Six figures. Like, it's so crazy to me to be in so much debt. And a lot of the times, it's not even a mortgage that they're in debt. It's a car loan, credit cards, and their student loans. And all together, it's over six figures. Like, that is an extremely scary situation. So more people need to be way more aware about how much debt that they actually got and to actually try their best to get out of debt so that they actually have freedom and not having to like work at Walmart in their like 60s, 70s because they can't retire because they still got bills to pay that, Social Security or the retirement investments aren't enough to pay for their lifestyle, right? Like that is just a very, very, very depressing and scary situation. But I gotta say, the Bonagura, what he did here is cool, right? Creating some sort of like TikTok video to show a very hard worker at Walmart who's working at a very, very high age and being able to like give an amazing gift like this, which hopefully this is all true, hopefully there's nothing weird about this, is an amazing thing to see, right? I wish more people would do amazing things like this, right? Because this is just so cool to see. You get views, you build your audience, and you help someone along the way. Like, what's cooler than that? Like, this is such a cool way to end up growing your social media presence by literally helping people. Like that is an amazing, amazing thing. But yeah, feel free to give your thoughts if you stumble upon this. If you want to learn how to get out of debt and learn how I got out of debt and grew my net worth, go down below or go to 40inbox.com. Stay tuned for more financial news commentary.